Today I want to show you something that will undoubtedly scare you, have you trembling in fear, wetting your britches. And no, it's not a picture of me without a beard, but it is something equally as terrifying. AI! AI technology is advancing at a rapid rate, and it's reaching levels only thought possible in science fiction. AI. Pretty much anything humans can do, technology can do better. AI can do better, rather. I have been glued to AI and the entire industry that's bloomed from it for years now. I have been like a moth to a flame, following each and every development and new AI product that's come out, because it is fascinating and at the same time a bit startling. Today I want to show you and talk about a viral clip on Twitter that's going around that has to deal with AI. This technology will forever change the entire landscape, and they're already advancing to a point where they're starting to get pretty goddamn convincing. And it's already advancing very quickly. And I was like, damn, that sounds pretty good, but you can easily tell that it's AI at some points because words get all mumbled and jumbled. It's clear that it's not perfect. So in this example, you can tell that something's a bit awry there. It doesn't really sound 100% accurate. It sounds a bit glitchy, like something's wrong there. But if you're just hearing that, you'd be raising an eyebrow. Like, you would have to second guess, like, oh, whoa, was that, even knowing it's AI, it is pretty fucking convincing. That's alarming. And not to sound like a tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist, pretty spooky stuff, and I think it's understandable a lot of people on Twitter were pretty unsettled by it. And I also agree with quite a few people on Twitter that pointed out that it's pretty diabolical, but going forward, as these continue to become better and better, you can have these AI models say anything. We are currently in the worst stage AI will ever be. It's only going to get better, and significantly better. It's already getting huge steps forward every couple of months. It just gets more and more mind-blowing what AI is capable of. AI learning algorithms that are able to replicate a person's face, like almost one-to-one, but not just their face, their voice too. And it actually is pretty convincing if you didn't know it was a deepfake. It's not perfect yet, but it's also not super far off either. So deepfakes are a really impressive new technological feat we've been able to achieve, but I also think that all the good that can do is also pretty scary, and I want to talk about that. If there weren't those little record skips and hiccups in the speech, it's so goddamn convincing. I don't know how they did it. They must have raided the trash can outside of Smoothie King and scraped DNA off the straw. It's just fucking amazing. Now, I think it is important to note this isn't the first time. I still remember there was a very primitive deepfake giving dual hand jobs to two guys, like just skiing. And that one's always stuck out to me, but this is significantly better than that. This one's like an actually really well done deepfake, whereas the other one was mainly just like wishy-washy Photoshop level deepfaking. And there's a couple other also pornographic focused, but this one's definitely in a whole league of its own here. Again, it's not perfect, but it is good. Like, I genuinely thought it was a really well done video here. And it's a banger. Like, that shit slaps. But God help us all. There'll be no dildos left on the shelf for the rest of us. Fucking wild. Point is, you don't have to try that hard to convince people of things because they'll believe anything. You could fool a lot more people and manipulate the masses on a scale never before seen. It was put together entirely with CGI and deepfake. You need to get the speech perfect. You need to get the faces perfect in order to actually sell the performance here. And it's just not to that level yet, but it can be as it progresses. It's still in its infancy right now, and still pretty impressive stuff. Like, some of it is actually convincing. It's just a pretty impressive thing that we've been able to create here. I like to see these kinds of massive leaps in technology and see where technology's been getting, because I think overall it's extremely beneficial. And the utility of it is unimaginable. So it's an interesting topic, and also the AI video was great. But again, I just don't exactly know. But overall, I do want to highlight the technology itself because holy shit, I cannot believe how quickly all of it is advancing. This AI technology is unreal, and I can't even imagine where it's going to be in the next couple of years. So just wanted to talk about it a little bit again, and that's really about it. See ya.